It's hot noon. It's hot noon. It's hot noon. Draw. Set up. Get ready. Auntie 755 is here. The wait is over. Let's go.
Just kidding.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
The Just Kidding kids are the best kids, baby.
Yes, they are.
Are you ready? It's hot noon.
Believe that.
I'm ready.
Let's go, y'all. Hey,
It's hot noon.
hey, mama, how long should I wait? Wait. 12 high noon on Saturday. Wait. Other kids are outside and they're playing. I set my easel up and then I say, just kidding. Papa, I can hardly wait. 12 high noon on Saturday. Wait. Other kids are outside and they're playing. I whip my paintbrush out and then I say, just kidding.
Set up. Get ready. Time to put YouTube on the telly. 12 hot new Saturday, baby. Don't run with your cup, whoa, Nelly. Get around, slash water on your belly. Paint shows don't come on jelly. I just hit, baby. We're artists, we art. The colors we choose. We use our brushes and fingers too. We're paint slangs, we slang the paint. Create our masterpiece. We're cracking jokes, we're stretching out. We do this every week. We paint real things and sometimes cartoons. Drop down our tarps and meet at high noon. Other kids are outside, but we're in our zone. We just wanna paint with Auntie 755 show. We're kidding. It's fun. Just kidding. We're kidding. It's fun. We're kidding. We're kidding. It's fun. We're kidding. We paint. We're artists and we are just kidding.
Mama, how long should I wait? 12 high noon on Saturday. Other kids are outside and they're playing. I set my easel up and then I say, just kidding. Papa, I can hardly wait. 12 high noon on Saturday.
No time to play.
Other kids are outside and they're playing. I whip my paintbrush out and then I say, just kidding.
Draw and paint. Yep. Don't do that. What's up, paint slangers? This is me and Auntie Cuddles acting silly in the studio, y'all. What's all up to today? Y'all ready to learn something? Yeah, we're in boot camp, you guys. Boot camp. Yo, who ready? I'm ready. You know, last week I was telling you about my best friend and her daughter, the best uni, and her daughter Nisha. So we were painting and showing y'all some things. We had a lot of tip alerts. I'm here to bring some more, but I got backup too. I'm coming with the facts, okay? So kids, listen. You can paint whatever you want today. Just have fun. Yeah, freestyle, baby. Yeah. How about paint yourself? I've been challenged to paint myself. I'll be bringing that to you guys soon. My sister Ben challenged me to do it. And then a couple of my friends challenged me to do it. And I'm like, everybody challenged me to paint myself. Maybe I will. So it's nothing better than having a self-portrait. So you guys might want to start on yours, you know what I mean? But today I'm going to give you some tips that'll help you along in that self-portrait journey. You guys got to learn your facial structure. You know, I tell you all the time, unless you're misfortune not to have certain, to have deformities, okay? Everybody has two ears. Everybody has two eyes, a nose, and a mouth. What makes us different is that all shaped different. Some people have little squinty eyes, and some people have big, gigantic eyes. You know, some people have tiny nose, and some people have long, pointed nose or wide nose. So it depends on your genealogical makeup. I almost said I got it out. You know what I'm saying? It's all about how you were made with who you were made with. And it causes you to look a certain way. Right? Trust me when I tell you, we all have our own look. Our parents and our ancestors all created to our own look. We got our look from somewhere, something. You might have your great granddaddy ears and your mother lips and your great grandmother's nose and a combination of both eyes. If you look a certain way, you look like your daddy. Look a certain way, you look like your mother. So, it's all about that. So I'm here. I am not a scientist. Yeah. But I'm going to act like one. And I'm going to show you. Now, look, don't get all scary. It's people, I don't know. They put skeletons with scary stuff, but skeletons are not scary. Why would you be afraid of a skeleton? Everybody has one, even animals. Okay, so we all have a skeleton. So here it is. No. Okay. So I drew out the hat. Well, I didn't draw this out. I got this image off Google, and I did it because I really wanted to show you the eye sockets. But this is not a really good one because eye sockets aren't really. I probably should have got a better picture. Okay, so we're just gonna say for one thing, the eye sockets when you're drawing a person, painting a person, it's really what you want to start with, and then you add on to it. Okay, so we're gonna do that when we get to working on Nisha. So Nisha, get ready to have your skull exposed, big old rockhead girl. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna get Nisha's skull together. So we'll put that to the side to be ready for her. We did a contest for the 755 media, the adult side, and they all picked the hair. All right, they picked the hairstyle for the best shooting. So we're gonna be putting that on today. But before we can put that on, we gotta get rid of the one we have. I'm gonna show you how to do that. So if you ever say, I messed it up, I gotta start over, you do not. No, you don't. I'm gonna show you how to do it. Okay? This takes a little bit of work, but you can do anything you want. I know everybody, all you kids out there, you believe it, let your inner cells in your body feel it. Like, I can do this. I know I got this. You can do it. I'm telling you. You might need a little bit of instructions. You might need a little bit of tools. But I'm telling you, you can do it. Okay? There ain't nobody else genies. Wish we was, because I need them. Never mind. Anyway, don't worry about that. You in the back, picking you 3 students to pass out information. So pass this out. Yeah. Boot camp, y'all. This is a photograph of a young boy, and it's telling you different features of a face. Here, all right, we're gonna start here. This is the intercanthus. Intercanthus, that's right here in the eye, or also known as the tear duct. Okay, I'm going farther away. Here we go. There, right there. All right, and then we have the outer canthus. This is outside of the eye right here. The nasal bridge comes along this way. That's this part right here, you guys. Right here, you'll feel it. You can put when you push your hand right here, you can feel a little dip down right there. That's the bridge. They call this the bridge of your nose, and it's what glasses sit on. Okay, if you're an eyeglass wearer like so many people, you put this is formed to fit right at the bridge of your nose, right there, right there. You see a lot of people push it up. Okay, all right. So then we have the pinna, which is the outer ear. The little fatty part right there, super fatty. Touch it, pinna. Touch it. There you go. The tigress right here. This is the little fat piece right here. A little tiny little fat juicy piece right there. Okay, and this, my friends, it connects your ear and your jawline together. This is your jawline. Some people have a more refine, draw lines. Some people don't. This when you touch here and you fall down, you feel that bone. You feel the bone right here. This is your jawbone right here, guys. All right. And the um the ala, also known as your nostril. Like, listen, go in there and clean your ala out because you got a little something crusty right there. Okay. Where what else I'm doing? Okay, I said the nasal bridge. The nares inside, usually dark. It's not black, but it's usually dark. Well, I like to use burnt umber in there, just a tad bit of black. Get up in there, okay? Clean out that nares. All right. And this here is the angle of the jaw, which I was telling you about. The angle. Now, when your jawline comes down, then it angles towards your chin. This here. Okay. Look at best unit. See? Here. That right there. All right, so we get into that. And then the filtrum right here. See this little, nobody knows what this is called, right? Nobody, you guys, listen. See that little dip right there? It separates one side of your face from the other side of your face, under your nose. Under your nose, above your lip, filtrum. Filtrum, okay? So, if you want this, I'll email it to you. Or you can look it up yourself. Go ahead and Google it. This guy is called Adam, so you look up little Adam, and they give you this instructions, okay? All right, so boot camp, baby. Lynetta would say it's time for me to reapply. Let's go, sis. Yeah, you know it ain't far. Let's get into it. If you got it, want it up. Let's go, y'all. Yeah, there we go. Money said not because you have to, honey, because you want to. Let her know, money. Let her know, okay? Let's go. All right, so as you guys know, it's Just Kidding show today. Hey, you guys got the glow in the dark key rings ready for you guys. If you want them, they glow in the dark too. They're super awesome. So make sure you get into that. T-shirts if you need one. Y'all know what to do. 755mediaart@gmail.com. What's up, E-Money? What's up, Lynetta Wood? What up, PIA, Passion in your Tree. Mother Earth is in the building. Let's go. Deborah Garrett, I see you. What's happening, Accessory? What's going on, you guys? Robin is here. Hey, Robin, what's happening? Hi. Happy Saturday. Deborah Garrett, you know it. You know, y'all know what it is. Make it with Marilyn that's up in here. You say Uni's looking great. We're going to get her looking even better. We're going to put some different hair on her today. So I'm ready to jump right into that. So let's go. Stream Elements is functioning correctly. I have my monetization on for today. Passionately, come on, Passionately and Tree Dot. She said, please go over to the Just Kidding and hit that like. You can even watch the video over there to build up watch hours for the kids. Facts. Y'all know the kids love thumbs up, so go on over there and give them some. One of my moms, please drop the link. I would appreciate you. Yes, come on, y'all. Hey, Bruzy Crafton, I see you, sis. Yeah, let's go. All right, Lena. Oh, the gang's all here. I'm Bias LLC. Thank you so much, y'all. All right, so look, let's get into this thing. First of all, get ready. Just get comfortable. We're gonna get into it. And I also do have muscular for the face too. We won't be really getting into the muscular to it, too much of it, but you can, like I said, download this off the Google and you can have it. It's called the Superficial Facial Muscular in Anterior View. Okay, this means head on, straight on. Okay, so get these downloaded if you need them. If you need help, I'm here for you. All right, so let's go. All right, let's go. Come on, what are you doing? You're still sitting here. Yeah. Come on over here. Yeah, there we go. Nisha, hello, darling. Yeah. Yeah, the best uni. Hello, honey pie. Yeah, my faves. It's my honeys. All right, so we're going to get painted on them. Now, I just want to let you know, having a little trouble out of my... I was having trouble the last time out of this. I don't know why it won't let me get the whole picture anymore. Okay, but this is the best uni, and we're just gonna work with it from my email. Okay, well I am gonna work with it. This is the photograph, the reference photograph that we were working from. As you may have seen, I've been working a little bit on Nisha's outfit here, getting her jacket together that she has on, and just trying to make some adjustments, okay? So, but what we're going to work on this afternoon is the hair. Hello, hair. How dare thy hair be way up there? But it is, all right? So this is the hairstyle that we're going to use today. It's so pretty and long. So the first thing we want to do is get our paints together. We're going to be working with burnt umber, and you already know. All right, Nisha, I'm gonna move you over. I'm going to move Nisha over because she's going to be a subject matter of today, but not at this moment. So I just want to give you guys a better picture of the best unit. Yeah, just a better picture. Okay, you guys. All right, so you can see a little bit more what I'm talking about. I think that'll do it, guys. Hope you all having a great Saturday. The 4th of July is coming up next week. I wanted to paint something with you guys for the 4th of July, but it's with it being in the middle of the week. Maybe I'll do a short for you all. I'm not sure. We'll just figure out something out. But next week, my honeys, finally, we're going to get back into doing that Barbie, okay? We haven't started it yet, but the new Barbie movie is coming out. I urge everybody to tune in next Saturday for the Barbie painting I'll be doing. And then my girl over there, Heather Corona Conditions for crafting, she's over there making Barbie t-shirts. So it might be a fun time, to get creative with your Barbies this week, okay? Everybody, pull them Barbies out and find the other shoes to them, put them on, okay? Let's go. All right, sissy? All right. Mm-hmm. Okay, so what I want to do first is go ahead and got my little bit of water, you guys. That's all I need is just a little bit. And I think I might want to turn on a little music today. I'm not sure. Maybe play some YouTube music. Just to break up the silence and the little air we might have. But I'm going to teach you something today that you might not find on any other art channel, you guys. And if you do, well, that's great. But if you don't, you always count on me to give you some, what? Tip alerts. That's right. And I got them. So I got my trusty towel. All right, get that here. I'm going to go ahead and grab my burnt umber. And it's going to be weird because I can't show you my palette. But I do have some burnt umber on deck. Here it is. Let's get it out here. And also, I'm going to introduce to you another tool today that you will definitely, and I'm going to get some raw sienna, okay? These are all the colors I see in this hairstyle, so I'm going to grab that. And it's a little red, too. So I'm going to get not only the raw sienna, but I'm going to get some burnt sienna. See, this is the raw sienna, and this one, it's got a little redder tint to it. It looks dark, but it's like a redder tint. It's like a cross between a burnt umber and a raw sienna. So it looks like this. Okay? So we're going to get some of that. I'm going to put some down. I wonder if Hobby Lobby got some paint on sale this weekend. I really need to go to the store. Guys, okay? Got another big portrait piece that I'm working on. It's coming up really quick. So I just want to warn you guys that, after Barbie, we'll probably be working on some more portraits around here. All right? So got to get that together. Got to get these paints together. All right. Shout out to everybody in the chat I have not said hello to. I appreciate you all coming in. At this time, I'm now just going to go ahead and concentrate on the art, you guys. So chat away inside the chat. Say what you got to say and say it with accessory on your lips, okay? So I just want to say shout out to Grizz. Matically is in the building as well. And the 48. Welcome in, 48. I never seen you before. So welcome in. I hope you have a great time this afternoon watching us over here. Just kidding. Yeah. All right. So let's get some background music. I'll try this one I like. They said they got some new ones. I don't know what they are, so but we'll just try it. We'll just try some of this night driving and see how we like this one. Yeah. Yeah. A little something going on. All right. So what I want to do, you guys, I'm going to feel around and I'm going to feel lumps. I'm going to stop and I feel them here. Okay. So what you do is you take yourself some grit paper. Now I got this sandpaper. It's pretty cool, but it's really gritty. It's not the smooth kind. You don't want to smooth your canvas out because the canvas is made a certain way with that texture. See this? See, you need that texture, okay? But what we want is to get rid of the paint. All of it. Go ahead and sand this down. Not sand it smooth. Just sand away all the high spots, right? And these high spots, the high spots is what's going to cause us to look like it's a mistake underneath. So we don't want the mistake underneath. So scratch it off, like so. And with a light, with a light damp, towel, right? This lightly damp, not this. You don't need a sopping wet rag. That's not gonna help you. What that's gonna do is delay you from working. Okay? Well, having fun, enjoying your art. That's what work. All right. So get you a lightly damp, just a little bit of water, you guys. That'll do it right there. Just a little bit. Lightly damp. Now you want to wipe away all of that sandpaper, grit, paint. You just put on there and just wipe it away. Wipe it away, right? And you're gonna let that dry. Some people will go and dry it with the air dryer, but I do not dry my paint. I don't cook my paint. I just don't. It's something about it. Don't sit right. So dry that off. All right. So good. Now, while it's drying, I'll show you my palette. Raw burnt umber, raw sienna, burnt sienna. Okay, got that going on. This is her hairstyle. Take it down. Hopefully, I won't mess it up. Thanks. She's very pretty, as you can see. We're going to change her hairstyle from this hairstyle that we started but never finished. So don't think that was our actual hairstyle. Actual hairstyle was really cute. But we're going to change it from this one to this long, luscious, I guess a wavy, I don't know what you call this thing, sis. You got it going on here. Just always luxurious and way bad. All right, so we're going to put her back up here. Let's go. All right, so now. Yeah, I got to be careful to kick me out. I already know that I need to follow the design of the hair, okay? So the hair is going to start closer to the scalp than this. So I'll probably start here. I'm going to fan it down and let it cascade downward, okay? It's going to overlap her shoulders, so I know part of her shoulder is going to be gone when we get this thing together. And that's okay. I don't care. All right, so I'm going to use my favorite brush, the Forenza. Yeah, baby, I got it. This is the Artistro Forenza brush. I use this as a drawing brush. So get right into my water, tap it out, wipe my towel off so it's not all sopping wet. My brush also is not all sopping wet. Get into my brown umber like so. I'm just gonna come in here, and I'm not afraid of what I'm doing, okay? Because when you become afraid of what you're doing, then that's when you start feeling like insecure about things and start messing up. So I'm just gonna come around like this, and if I have to extend it out, I will. I'm looking at my art reference photo, and I'm bringing it on down, and I see about right here, just underneath her eye. That's when it starts going out. Now this is an entirely different picture. We don't care. I'm gonna bring it back in like this. And then the picture cuts off, but that's okay. I'm gonna cascade this hair all the way down, you guys, all the way down. And at some point, I will stop and I'll work it out from there. Okay. All right. So now we got an idea of where we're gonna go with this side of here. It's a what's called a part inside of it. So I'm gonna go into my lighter paint and I'm gonna make that part that I see inside this reference photo, like right there. So I made the part up there, you guys. Made it right here. Okay? And so now the hair starts off on this side. Get back into my brown umber. Bring it around. Bring it around. Bring it around like so. I'm gonna make some adjustments later on. Now we're gonna run into Nisha. Once I get to Nisha, I'm gonna stop. Now all of this part up here, guess what happens, you guys? We erase it. We erase it. Yep, we sure do. I'm just wiping my brush off. I can tell that the roots of this hairstyle is a little bit darker than the outside, so I'm just gonna wipe my brush off, get all the extra paint in there. Honey, we need all the paint we can get, okay? All right, so you're gonna say, well, what I'm supposed to do here? Auntie 755, what about that? It's just gonna make it look like she's got a hair on top of hair. Well, no, we're gonna erase that hair, okay? The way we're gonna erase the hair is when we use our background color. But before we use our background color, now, if you're fortunate enough to have what is called gesso, some people call it gesso. In the art kits, I try to include this right here for you guys, in case you have mess up. Okay, in case you have mess up, you can use this to cover up your mess up and still have, and then it's like a primer. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to use the gesso. Just take off the cap. You see it looks really thick and creamy. It's really thick though. It's super thick. It's thicker than ice cream, okay? And so you get yourself a nice big brush because this is a big area. All right. So we want to get that. We'll get right into it with our brush. Go in there and grab some gesso. See how creamy it's almost like thick sour cream. Oh, really thick. It's really thick. So you grab some on your brush, okay? You just come up here and I want you to just lay it down. And don't be afraid. Put it down and then cover up the hair just like this. See, it's almost like paint, but it's not, right? And what it's going to do is going to give you it's going to give you something for your paint to grab hold to. You can use regular paint, but why mess up regular paint? We can just go ahead and use some gesso and save your paint for the art, right? So, yeah. So get some more. You might want to put some on your palette. But I'm going straight from the jar because, you know, it's all white and everything's dried up around all in this area. So we're just going to worry about the pencil mark. The drawing mark that we just made. But other than that, we're good. We're good. We're going to go ahead, go right around that drawing mark, and try not to get any on Nisha. She may need some later at one point, but right now she doesn't. So I'm just going to go ahead and just paint this gesso out. All right. And if you ever use gesso, you can leave a comment in the chat and let me know if you ever used it before. And what do you think about using it versus paint? Because some people use paint, and I don't understand why. When we have something made for this. All right. So yeah, see how her hair is disappearing? You guys see it? All right, so we get some more. Let's get some more. We'll come around here. We'll follow our line that we created. So that's our hair line. And we're just gonna go ahead and paint it over with the gesso. And it's okay to don't leave it too clumpy now, you guys. It's okay to have some to it. Just some to it, okay? All right. Just some. Let's get this up here. Hello. Let's go. All right. So working it out, you guys. Put this up here. And now we're gonna what? Let it dry. We're gonna let this dry. So let me get in here real good. Right there, the curvature of this hairstyle. I'll block that out. All right, just kind of go crazy with it. Yeah, we just kind of went crazy with it up in there. And gesso is kind of sort of like acrylic paint too. When you keep playing with it, you lift it up. So I'm gonna wet my brush just a little bit, and with the gesso on there, I didn't rinse. I just wet. Tap it off. I'm gonna just kind of smooth this thing out a little bit up in here. Not too smooth because we want the paint to be able to stick and grab. Okay. And I'm just correcting my mistakes I might see with some lumpiness or something. And just try to get it as smooth as I can. That's all. I could have went all the way down to her hair, her forehead with this, but I said, why? I can still use this paint. You know what I mean? I can still use this on hairstyle. So I'm noticing that maybe I should come down on, maybe I'll just, I'll just kind of go down a little bit more over here. Not too much. You know what? Never mind. I'm going to leave it like that. Because at this point, whatever we do to this hairstyle, it's going to be our own creation. Yeah. All right. So while that's drying, and we are going to go there and sand that at some point. But while that's drying, what I want to do is come over and take a look and see what I want to do next. Now, I see that there's a darkness, and I just rinsed the same brush I used for the gesso out. And now I'm into my burnt umber, and I'm just getting there. I'm loading my brush up, you guys. And so now I see right up here, it's really dark. So I'm just going to go ahead with it, lightly glazing over what's up here. Okay, so I'm getting it in. I'm getting it in, my friends. And I'm coming on this side, and I'm going the direction of the hair. Notice this part of her hair comes down like this. So I want to make sure I go down like this in the shape of the hair, the same direction. The hair, that's what I want to. That's how I want to move. Okay, that's how I want my brush to flow. The same way. So I can pick up the look. Okay, the texture. It's all about we're taking a 3-dimensional person and turning them into a 2-dimensional person with 3-dimensional characteristics. Okay, come on now. You feel me? All right, so I noticed on this picture, her hair centers right down the middle of her face, and it comes down into what we just described earlier as the nasal, make sure I say it right. The nasal bridge right here. That's like the center of your head, your forehead. So I have it off here to the side. So let's go. We're gonna make sure we get her hair to start right here. So this was a mistake. We'll cover that up. See, I can always cover up things you mess up with acrylic paint. You can, y'all. You just gotta let it dry. That was already dry, so we're ready to roll. All right, so I'm gonna get some of this unbleached titanium, right? That's a little bit. You said that was a tip alert system. Okay, so yeah. All right, it's gonna be full of tip alerts today. All right, so I got me some raw sienna. So I'm going to go ahead down closer to the center of her face. All right, let me give it a little slap like that. So I say, okay, it's just the center right back. It's close. It's closer than what I had, right? So we're just gonna put that up there. All right. So now. All right. So I got this paint on there now. That's okay. I just add some paint to my brush because it just makes that light here and there. So look, I'm gonna just come around. I see that the hair starts to come like this. It goes down and it cuts off into her face, swirls in, cuts part of her eyelash off. That's okay. And it comes down like this and it kind of swirls out that way. Okay, so now I see that her face is tilted a totally different way than this photograph. Okay, this is where your creativity comes in. We're gonna fill this part in right here. Watch, we'll fill this in, but we're gonna do it a little bit later. Okay, so just bear with me. So now you go up here, and like I said, you take your hair, You drag your hair in the direction that the hair is flowing. All right. And I'm just taking my angle brush and laying it down on the side and dragging it. And get a clean line right there. Put it down with a nice clean line, right? All right. So now I'm gonna get into my lighter paint, and I'm gonna come down here and I'm just gonna see some hair is coming this way. This. So I'm gonna make sure I capture that look. So I'll go this way with it, just like my reference photo. So now I'm getting into this yellow paint that never had brown paint on it before. And it might be starting to look a little funny. You said this part right here don't look like that. That's okay. We're gonna work on it. Got layers. So this doesn't have a layer of hair layer. So we're gonna make a hair layer. So we're gonna do it in sections. Okay? Alright, so now this here, when it comes down, it kind of curves out and gets all fluffy all up in here. I like right up in there. It seems to be a little bit lighter, so I'm gonna add some white, titanium white to my brush and drag it down like that. And it kind of comes up in here into the hair. So I'm just going to keep making strokes of hair with my brush standing straight up. And it may not look like much of hair right now, but it will. Trust me when I tell you. Okay? So now this little curvature, it's got a little stroke of hair to it too. So go back in here. We're trying to figure out the cascading of the hair. So we're just going to drag it out this way. Then it curves and comes back like that. Like, see what I did right there? It starts coming back. So what we're doing is making strands of hair. Now you can start with a big brush and the tip alert. Let's start with a big brush. And then as you go into more and more strands of hair, your brush should get smaller and smaller and smaller. And the top layers is going to be the tiniest layer, but the back layers is going to be thicker and they'll fill in more space. Don't worry about it, guys. We're going to turn this lady into beautiful cascade hair system. Yeah, so it's just dark brown, because up in here, in between this and this, is dark. So I'm going to go in there, put some hair in there. So, first off, get it off your brush. Just go ahead and put it up there. And so happy Saturday, you guys. Like I said, I'm not doing a 4th of July show for you all, but I will do Barbie next week. So I want each and every one of you to enjoy your holiday weekend with your family, close friends, maybe somebody you might meet out doing some fireworks or having fun this weekend. Just be responsible, be safe, you know what I mean, and be considerate to others' feelings. Have fun in the pool. I know y'all gonna get in the pool. So, yeah, just have a good time. Enjoy yourselves, okay? So when I come back next Saturday, we're going down Barbie Lane, okay? So now I'm starting to add this more. You're like, well, it's still not looking like, okay, it's all right. It's still not looking like that. Okay, well, just keep with me. Now I got into my Rust-oleum. I got into my burnt sand. That's the one that was a little bit darker. Now I'm in this one. So I got some of that on my brush. And so now see, right in here, it starts to look a little red. So it's going to come down. And it's okay to swoop around and get involved with the other things that you already painted on this. So swoop around and get involved with them. Let them intermingle with one another. Come back up and get some more stripings if you want. It's going to start to fill in, y'all. Don't worry. This is like any other piece of art. You're going to have to go through stages. Okay? So let's go. Let's keep working. Now we're getting all this yellow out here now. Now we're coming around. We're just following this big curve. This big curl. This big curl is what is talking to me. Okay? So I'm like, okay, big curl, you want to do what? You want me to say what? So we come through like this. I'm just going to grab everything down in there. Now, big curl is starting to just come in a little bit on its own right there. So leave that. And I said, okay. So So what I'm seeing now, this curl is going out like that. So while my brush is wet, I'm just gonna make some stroke lines in my paint and drag it out that way. Okay. Now I noticed that I put a lot of dark paint right here, but this part right here is even darker, you guys. It's even darker. So how I'm gonna set the no pun intended, the tone for that is I'm gonna go get me some black. Right? So, excuse me, I do have black. But guess what? Her hair is not black. This part isn't either. We're gonna need that brown paint on our brush. This brown paint. We're gonna pop some black on the brush as well. That's gonna give it its own natural mixture. It's gonna look good. I'm telling you. It's gonna look good. You guys are gonna be so proud of yourself once you see a piece of art. You say, "My mama had an afro on this picture, but I want her to have braids." And you put some braids. Oh, I put up too much in. Doing. All right, so this look black and got some brown on it at the same time. Change your mama hairstyle from an afro to a updo of braids, and you're gonna be like, "Whoa, this." You know what I mean? So you can change it. You always got a brush in your hand, and you have the license to do whatever you want to do. All right, you do whatever you want to do. Unless your client tells you that's not what they want, okay? They say no, then you do what the client says. They're the ones that don't want the piece stuff. They say, all right? But fortunately, we do what we want to do up in here, right? All right, so we're giving her the scare, and I'm gonna take the same black since I got it out, and I'm gonna go on up in here, and I see this got a little curve. Bit of curve. Fade it out. Like so. Yeah, it's starting to work. Slide this over so I can see the other side because I got some black numbers now. I can get it done. So here it starts down here. The black part starts right here. So just flip it like that. Make sure we go around the edge of our forehead. Trim our forehead up really, really nice. And that's when we run into Nisha, so we ain't gotta do nothing out there, right? So we just gonna straighten this out, make sure we give her enough volume in her hair. So we give her enough, and we're gonna leave it just like that. Starting to change, right? I told you. All right. So now I also see that what I want to do because I'm changing her hairstyle. She got a big colossal forehead going on right here. We don't want that. So what we're going to do is just take our brush and trim our forehead down. It comes down into an angle, slope it like that. Slope it on down while we have a chance. Take some of the edge off, like that, okay? All right, starting to look nice, you think? Okay, so now I got some black on my brush. I got some brown on my brush. Let's get some of our Ross yellow here. Okay, we'll get a little bit of Ross yellow. We'll come in here. We're gonna start coming down this whole line of sexiness. Let's get on down in here. And I see that I want to kind of come in a little bit more on her face. And I'm lifting my brush off. I'm flicking my brush. I'm coming down and I'm flicking it away like that, right? And I'm just giving her little highlights and what have you. So therefore, you know what I mean. All right, so let's go. This part is dry now, so I'm gonna come up here and just add some highlights coming off her hair like this, but just using a different tone of paint. All right. So when we get in here, it's a little bit darker brown. I get into burnt umber and come around. That burnt umber is not black, you guys. Okay. So we're just gonna come from the root of the hair and swipe it over. Swipe it on over and don't be afraid, you guys. Okay. Swipe it over like that. Okay. All right. So now come back over on this side. Now what I notice is that this part of the hair is right here, but this side we need to add more volume. So let's start at the part, drag it up and make it higher, bring it it down and let it fall down where the other hair should be. Okay? Now, let's get in some more raw sienna because our brush is starting to turn dark. I'm going to pull that, drag that around like that. We're going to keep doing it, you guys. We're going to keep doing it, okay? All right, so come on over here. Your gesso is dry. It's cool. And just go ahead and paint on it and bring it on down. Put it on top of your gesso. Okay? Yep, and just keep bringing the hair down. Remember this part is like, oh no. Well, it's time for a second coat. Let's put it on there. All right, and then we're just gonna bring all that hair down. We blended it into this black part now. We gotta blend it in. So now we're starting to come down with it, okay? You understand what I mean when I'm saying it, guys? Telling me or not. Start letting that dry. You feel? Come on out. Bring this out. Give it a wing. Give it a wing. Okay? Put a little fly wing on the side. Yep. Gotta start. Keep looking at your reference photo now. Keep looking at your reference. Don't stop. Don't stop looking. Because once you stop looking, your art will stop cooking. Hey! Alright. Don't be talking about what I'm saying today, sis. Y'all heard you over there trying to. Girl. You better call Sling Stigo Rudy. I'm like, damn it, okay? Alright, so I just rinsed because my brush started getting a little muddy. So I rinsed and I'm wiping my brush off, you guys, so I get the first start. Because I see a lot of this strawberryness starting to happen in here. This color here. And I want to capture that. So I'm going to get right into my raw sienna. This is the lighter color. Just going to come in and touch and just drag. Don't leave lumps. When y'all see lumps, go back and get them out of there. Okay? Dragging it down. Now this is one loop. This is, we want to get here. Usually behind the hair and the skin is dark. So let's get our burnt sienna. Remember I told you I was going to show you how to fix this. Alright, so we're going to fill it up with our burnt sienna. Standing my brush in here and I'm pulling it outward, okay? Pulling this outward and I'm going to let it blend off into the hair. Stay away from the t-shirt though. We don't want to get the hair on the t-shirt yet. We will, but not just quite yet, okay? So, once you get it in there, you see how quiet I got for a moment? Sometimes you have to get quiet, concentrate. Just breathe. Find where you want to put it. See? Now she started to fill in, right? See, now. If you accidentally did something on the face, which I didn't, but it's okay. Take yourself a wet brush, it doesn't matter which one. And you take it and you go around her face area where you may have gotten a little bit of pain, but may not, like in my face. You just drag it and get it off. See? How y'all liking it so far? Sissy, what you thinking so far? What's up? Come on now. Come on, sis. You better tell these people. Come on. All right. I see y'all ain't gonna subscribe to this big shot. I see y'all like, I'm gonna take me some black and I'm going in here and fill up the same spot that I just put this burn over. I see y'all ain't gonna subscribe to these. Just kidding. These kids is gonna be out here by themselves, honey. That's all right. I'm gonna tell y'all what, kids, if they don't subscribe to your channel, you still got me and Auntie Colors. That's all you guys can tell me. I don't know what this is. I can't even tell you. I really can't. I'm sorry, kids. I'm so sorry. All right, so now I got this, and I'm not worried about if it's on a shirt. But what I am worried about is the fact that I came in with some more black right there. And now it's starting to lift up the burnt umber that I just put right there. That's the importance of leaving that paint alone until it dries. But it's okay. I still worked it out because I have a little experience with it. I just actually went in with light touches, very light touches, and I straightened that out. Okay, so let's go. All right, so now we got this part coming on, and I think it's gonna be another part or two. But before I get to that, I think I see this in right here. this, baby. And I'm talking about this lady got a lot of body in her hair, child. All right, a lot of body. And this is what I start telling y'all. It's going to start covering up her shirt, right? Hey, don't worry about the wrong thing. Okay? We'll get this off of here. I see this, because I'm painting when I see it. And I see this dark right here. Now what I'm going to do is rinse. Because I'm about to get into my lighter color paint again, which is the Gloss Sienna. Get into it. The brush is wet. And I know some of this stuff is wet, but it's okay. Guess what? Drip this here. Drip, baby. I'm going to come around and I'm going to follow the hair. I'm looking at my reference photo, making sure I get it right. I see this hair comes down here. And hair, long hair intertwines on the top. So just stuff this sit flat on. I'm gonna get some of that Blick Satin. Yeah, the hair just don't sit. Now this part where the little swoop right there that I just did, that probably should come last. But I got a little geeked up. But it's okay. So look. As pound lines, and this is not only the last. This is not my last. It's not my last coat of paint. I see red in her hair. I'm not getting really a lot of red on my brush. So let's get into this brush together. Let's get into it. I'm gonna hold my brush up on both sides. I'm patting it. Y'all can't see. I'm patting it. Put it up, honey. Up, come in here, and this is why I see all the red tones at, like they slide down like this. I'm gonna slide on down with them, and then I notice this kind of comes out more, so come on out more too. And I might want to cover up some of this cheek. And I was adoring that cheekbone, but honey, this is perfect. My brush, and I'm staying clear of that darkness because that's what it's dark in, so I'm gonna keep that one. Slide on down, dragging it around. My colors is blended because they wet. They don't hurt. Don't do. Turning my brush and I'm getting all this good paint off here. Let's see, no yellow. So now I got that covered up. Oh yeah! What y'all talking about up in here?
Alright, so you got Deborah and Lena working in delicious. Lena's cooking crabs. Deborah says you're doing a bomb job as always.
Thank you, Deborah. I appreciate it. Shout out to the crab ladies in the background.
Yes. You got Blick, and Derek,
Okay. Oh snap! Big Bruce in the building, y'all. Hey, Jerica.
Yeah. Big Daddy,
Oh man, y'all ain't seen the man. How you been, baby? Hope everything is good. Thank you for coming in, Big Daddy Beer Gaming. I appreciate y'all. Look. Okay, I appreciate that. We working on my best friend, the best uni. We turned her hairstyle from one to it. Now we changed her hairstyle, y'all. If you missed what the hairstyle was before, it was kind of a pull back, curly do. So you guys might want to go ahead and check out the video. This boy is off the chain, okay? This boy is off the chain. This transformation of this hairstyle. I'm trying to show the kids how to do this. So welcome in, everybody. Hey, Grizz and DTC Queen. Hi, DTC Queen. I have not met you before. I don't think I have. If I have not, I do apologize for not remembering. But please don't charge it too hard. Charge it to my mind, honey, because sometimes I'll be over here arguing, child. I'll be all into some crazy. Okay? Well, welcome in. This is the show where I teach your kids how to paint. Yeah, your kids, not mine. Mine already know how to paint. Your kids got to learn. And I'm the one to teach them. So, yeah, let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it. So, just going to connect this. And I know this looks strange with this piece of hair like that, but this is what I see in my reference photo. Let me kind of scan in a little bit and see how I can fix it. I think I can fix it by bringing this around a little bit more, right? And it kind of whips down this part right here. It kind of whips downward. So we're going to whip it on down. Yeah, just like that. All right? We're going to whip it on down, and then we're going to blend this upward. So it starts blending right into the top part. You see that? All right. So this is what we're doing, kids. We're doing this. And we're gonna bring this down, and now we're gonna let this part dry because the more we fool with it, what happens? It lifts off the canvas. So you don't want that to happen. When we're starting to blend this here, we're starting to form a beautiful cascade of locks. Right? So I want you guys to see what's happening. So now let's get back into this. Remember, I painted this. It was wet. I messed around and put the burnt umber on top. Black on top, and I was like, oh, it's start lifting. Well, it's dry. Okay, just like that. Just like that. And I'm telling you, acrylic painting is so much enjoyable because the fact is, just let it dry and go over it again, you guys. I know some of you say, hey, I'd rather just give my kids some watercolors. You can. But you cannot do what you can do with the acrylic paints. Once they kind of mess up, you're going to be stuck with it, okay? So I'm just trying to get y'all unstuck. All right, so now I got this black here. Repainted it. Boom. I'm going to just drag this down because I see some darkness here. And I told y'all that we was going to start coming over into her shirt. And I wasn't lying to you guys. We just hadn't did it yet. But now we are here. All right, so I'm just painting what I see. And that's part of her hair locks. It's going to come down. All right. She has on a red shirt in the original picture. But she has on a black shirt in the picture that I'm changing. So I have to be careful not to let my hair interfere with what I'm seeing on her clothes. Okay? So let's not go there. Let's try to figure it all out. I see here in this swoop down right here. Once it comes around like that, it's got a really heavy darkness here. So I'm just bringing it on down. And it goes into a shirt, and I'm going to let it do it. There's also another part over here that I see. It's got some darkness, but I think I'm just letting the red show through on that one. And I'm just going to work with the half here. Okay, you guys? So we're just going to let this work. All right, let it work. All right. Shout out to everybody who's cooking crab legs today. Since you don't play with me telling me this woman over there cooking crab. So you guys know, and I always tell you, never sit too long in front of your easel without getting up and stretching. So we're going to go ahead and take ourselves a break in about 2 minutes. We've been on this live stream for 57 minutes. So at our 1 hour mark, I do want to get up and stretch, okay? If you don't do it for yourself, do it for me. All right, do it. Lord, help me. So I see some darkness here, so I'm just brushy moves, like brushy moves. Because here is not splattered. It's not just one little thing. So just brushy moves. Coming up over here underneath the hair like down, so like that. Right? Y'all smell me? Alright, so now, what else can I do? Oh, I do see some darkness here and there, and once in a while in the hair. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put those lines in there as well. Let me push y'all up so y'all can see it. And then I see one that comes like right here, and it goes around like so. And so I'm gonna make that move, and I'm gonna scrape off some of that extra paint because I don't like it. All right, so I use my finger to scrape it off. Just put it over here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And I see another dark spot over there. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it, and I'm tracing on down to 2 niches here. Right at the hairline, I see that super dark. So I'm gonna take my black and just strip her face with it, just like that, all the way down to niches here. Just like that. It's gonna dry. Now my black dries really shiny, so you might see a difference between this and what we've already done up there. That's okay. It's gonna be fine. Okay, you guys. So listen. This here part of her neck, although that is in the original picture, I think we could do something a little bit different with that. So I'm going to go ahead, because Nisha's shirt is coming over here like that. So I want her hair to be cascading downward, right? So we're going to follow the face line of the hair, which probably will pick up right here, Nisha's face over here. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to blow it around her face like this. And I'm backing down behind Niece's jacket. Right there. Dang on it. I'm sorry, guys. Y'all missed it. But I brought this black that's right here and I traced it right down, right to where Niece's jacket started. Okay? And so with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and color all of this in. Right? Because I don't like, you know, it don't want to look fat on the neck, but I didn't like where that was going with that. Her hair is cascading down, so there's no reason to even see her neck at all. So I'm just going to go ahead and all of this black. So we get rid of it and we're going to let it dry. See how it's shaping her face now? You like that, sissy? Girl, stop playing with me. Don't play with us. It's getting me. So I'm just going to put this black on here. It's thin. That's why you can still see through. It's an opaque paint, but I didn't use, it had a lot of water in my brush. Okay, so we're going to let that dry. We've reached our 1 hour mark on the show. Turn you guys around. Yeah, what's up? All right, so this is what we go to. We're going to go to a break, right? Take a little small break. But meanwhile, what I want you to do, I just want you to take your hands and stretch them all the way eyes from here up to the sky. Ooh, breathe. Yeah. Put your arms around in the air while you're. That feels real nice. Reverse. Put that away. That feels so good, sissy. You should try it. Yeah. Now make yourself into an airplane. And just glide around. You're like a drone. You know what I'm saying? Just look down and look around. Just turn yourself into a drone. Yeah. Or a bird. Yeah, a bird. And flap your arm. Just stretch. Feel that stretchiness in your back. Yeah, stretch it out. Except to a bird. And just stretch for a few minutes. And I'll see you after the break. Get back into my best friend. All right, I know she's loving this. I'll see y'all soon. Yeah, peace.
It's hot noon. It's hot noon. It's hot noon. Draw. Set up. Get ready.
RT755 is here. The wait is over. Let's go.
Just kidding. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
The Just Kidding kids are the best kids, baby. Yes, they are.
Are you ready?
It's hot noon. That.
I'm ready.
Let's go, y'all. Hey. Mama, how long should I wait? Wait. 12 high noon on Saturday. Wait. Other kids are outside and they're playing. I set my easel up and then I say, just kidding. With my paintbrush out and then I say, just kidding.
Draw.
And paint. Yeah, we back, y'all. We back, y'all. I bet Judy is still on the screen. Looking cute. All right, so now, what about that? What about the gesso, Auntie Carmen? All right, we want to know what to do. All this paint is dry? Yeah, we might have some flakes. We're going to wait. We'll come back to it. But I'll tell you what we're going to do. Anyway, we'll take this sandpaper and we're going to lightly sand that down. And we're going to paint it. What? A yellow. Hello. Okay, so we're going to get to that. So now, you can add more and more layers to her hair, giving her much more volume and what have you there for us. And you know what I mean. So I'm going to take me some more burnt sienna, put on my canvas because I am almost out on my palette. There's my palette, you guys, in case you guys are interested in seeing it. There it is, just a small palette. But I have some black, some raw sienna, burnt sienna, raw sienna, and some burnt umber, raw sienna, and some burnt sienna, which I'm out of. So I'm going to put some more on there, okay? All right, so here we go. Put some more on there. And remember when I first started this show, I told y'all, you start, tip alert, you start off with a small brush. Y'all trying to get some water in my paint tube. It's a little dry down in there. Yeah, so that's happening down in there. I want to get it out. All right, we got it out. All right. So you start with a bigger brush and you work your way to a smaller brush. Okay. So now that we're here, I'm going to move my brush down a size. Brushes have different sizes, you guys. No, different paint companies make their brushes different sizes. So a size 3 in a one brush could be a size 7 in another brush, you know. So you have to just pick the size of brushes that you want and don't really too much worry about the sizes of, well, I had this size, I want another one of those sizes. No, just pick the size brush that you want. All right, so I'm always trying to preserve paint. So that's what I'm going through right now. I'm trying to get every little piece of paint I can out of this tube when I should just open a new tube. All right, so we got it down there anyway. All right, so now I was working with, I'm going to show you the difference. Guys, let me rinse it off. All right, so this is the angle brush that I was working with. This is a angle shader. It's made by Master's Touch. Okay, and it's a size 9. See that 9? Okay, so now I think I'm gonna go down to a different angle shader, which is a little bit smaller. Not much, but it's a little bit smaller, right? I'm not sure who these brushes are made by because I really don't show you much. Oh, I'm sorry. Art Dingo. Let's see what size this is. Scrape this off. So this is an 8. A size 8. You see it? All right. So we're going to go here with the Art Dingo. And I'm going to get into the red of it all that I just put down. And so now I'm going to come through and I'm going to start just coming through with the same stroke, finding the same stroke as I already had. Me coming down in here, catching some of these highlights that she had. And I'm just going to keep on stroking with it, following the same patterns that I already laid down. And I'm going to make several marks, right? Even in here. I'm just come down. And I'm not worrying about it. I just don't want my paint to clump up. And I'm just going to follow the same stroke patterns that I was following already. Never turning like you just see me wipe off some paint. But stand your brush up when you're doing hair. Tip alert. Stand your brush up when you're doing hair. And make lines. Make your lines. Come on in. Now I'm going to get into some of my unbleached titanium. Got to wet it up a little bit with some water. And I'm going to come in because right in this area, I noticed that her hair is really light. So now I'm just doing quick strokes, quick stripes, coming down quickly, quick stripes in her hair, okay? I'm so sorry, you guys. So right up in here, this is where it was really highlighted at. So I turned my brush to the side and gathered as much information I could in that area. That's why it's like that now. See, now I'm starting to give her highlights. You feel me? All right, so now I see right here, and it's coming off here, and it's going traveling that way. And I'm just going to keep on working. Start at the root of the hair and start dragging it around, blending them as I go, like so. Y'all see what's happening here. I don't think they feel me, sister. They ain't feeling me today. And I'm just finding all the highlight areas, right? And I'm just coming through. And it seems like it's a lot of yellow in here. I think I need to get some yellow. All right, so just for right now, though, I'm just going to keep working it, making sure the body of the hair, I still want the body to flow ever so over the eye like that. And drag it around. Get down in here and swirl. Just get your body. Start swirling your body into it. Swirl your body. Okay? And come on around with that hair up in there. Quit playing with me. All right? So I want to darken up this little part up in here and her hair because I want it to be skin tone. Her skin is not white. So we're going to go ahead and change that up a little bit. I'm noticing that like right in here, it's a little dark. So I'm gonna come around and I'm just gonna edge her up, make sure she get a nice little edge. A nice little edge on her hair. Like, come on through, Nadine, honey. Okay, let's come on. But it's also a shadow right here. A shadow that comes through. So we're gonna talk about that shadow in a minute, but let's dry that up. So I'm gonna get that in there like so. Just bring it all the way down, bring it all the way down. And then this is like represent a little baby hair up there, okay? You feel me? Y'all don't understand. This is my best friend, okay? And I got to make sure my best friend is straight. And I can use a little paint just on my brush to fill in different things and shade as I go type of situation, blend in and what have you. So, okay? All right, okay. So anyway, back to that. So now I'm thinking like up in here, I might need a little bit of like an orangey, yellowish color. So let's get into, I don't want so much bright orange, but I'm kind of thinking like maybe a yellow orange, okay? So let's get into this yellow orange of it all. Shout out to the 15 people that's in the chat. Coming over. You guys, would y'all please do me a favor and go on over there to the Just Kidding Kids and hit the like button. Okay, come on. All right, so I'm finna get into some like a yellowy mustard type look, but not too much. All right, it's gonna look like a lot at first, but we're gonna fix it, okay? So don't worry. I'm just gonna drag this yellowy part over. Oops. I don't want that clump of paint, but I'm just going to drag this yellowy part over. And I'm just going to pull it to the side right here. And this is going to give her the bestest yellowy highlight we can give her, okay? Yeah, see what I'm saying? It doesn't look so yellow, do it? Nah. All right, so now up in here, this was the part there. I'm trying to remember where I'm at. Okay, now come on down in here with some more of this yellow. I'm coming all the way down like that. Like that there, all right? So get that in there and put some more on my brush. I'm coming out and hit this edge over here and highlight it with some yellowish tones. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it in there. Y'all see what's going on right now? Can y'all see what's happening? All right, talk to the people in the back, baby. All right, so we're gonna curve this around like so. Because she's got a curl going here. We want to talk about it. Then right in this part of the hair where this comes down, it's got its own thing it's doing. So we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna end the hair right there. It's probably longer. It's probably longer on her, but we're gonna end it right there, right? All right, so right in here, she's got a curve coming around. Just a little curl that's gonna curl inside itself, child. Yeah, come on, oh, that ain't spicy. All right, so yeah, we got that going on like that. Boom, man. I want to look on this side. I'm gonna swoosh over to this side, and I don't see much of the highlights over here, but I'm just gonna add a little bit into the scalp part, just because we want to. All right, let's get into it. Y'all see it up there? All right, then it may be right here on the outside, like that. Going right into Nisha's head, right there, because Nisha's going to overlap her, so it's okay. So we're going to take a little bit of that down. So remember, I told you guys, I said my black paint shines a little harder than my other paint, so that's why it looks like it's still wet. It is not still wet. See, it's not wet, okay? All right, so it just looks that way. But once you finish off your art, tip alert. Ding, 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 ding. Anytime you painting anything, different paints have different, like this is a glossy look. This is a matte look. Glossy look, matte look. Glossy look, matte look. Glossy look, matte look. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes it can happen even on the face. Okay? It depends on the different paints you use. I have several different types of manufactured paints that I use. I use golden. Excuse me. I use Master Touch. I use Liquitex. These are all heavy body paints, professional paints, but they all act different because they're created by different manufacturers. So the secret to getting it all even is we're gonna spray it with the Krylon. Okay, this is the Gallery series. You see it? It's a UV archive spray. It is a gloss. They also have matte, and they have a another one too. But anyway, this is one I use. $10 a can. Almost out. Super chatty. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, so this is how you even that out. I'm going to paint the yellow part at the top, and then I'll show you how to even it out with the spray just in that area. So you'll see what I'm talking about, because I think this is the last time you guys will see me painting the best uni. Next time you see her, she's going to be done. Okay, so now I forgot what I had on my brush, so I'm going to rinse. All right. All right, so now we've given her some mad volume in her hair. She's looking good. We're going to give her some more highlights to blend in. But this time, you guys, okay, so I'll do a couple of more strokes up here. Like up in here, I'm kind of feeling like I need to just kind of bring out the brownish part a little more right up in there. So gotta take it and I'll reverse it and go backwards. I'm not happy with that stroke, but it's cool though. All right, so I'm just gonna come around. I'm going backwards, you guys, because I want the tip to be like pointed upward. And then I can come back down and turn my brush around and bring it on down, child. And that's how I'm going to get that to happen. Just like that. All right, see what I'm saying? Y'all feel me? Okay, I hope so. Anyway, so we got that going on. I want to ask for this color up in here. So I'm just going to stripe it. Just stripe it down a little bit. Now, guess what I'm about to do, you guys? Guess what happens next? Anybody? Just striping this down. I'm giving it a little volume. Just striping it. I'm just finding little stripes everywhere where I got this color on this brush. Right? Anybody got an idea what we're going to do now? Y'all want me to tell you? I will tell you. You don't have to guess every time. I just wanted to see if you knew. Since this is boot camp, art boot camp for your kids, baby. on the Just Kidding show, broadcasting live. Yeah. What we do next is we go down another size on the brush. Remember, I told you each layer, you go down a size. All right, so I'm gonna rinse that off and wipe my brush off and have it put somewhere safe where it can be okay. And I know not to use that one anymore. So now I'm gonna go down another size. Let's see what size I can find up here. I might go in my crate. Going into my art brush crate. You guys got 1,000 brushes. Yeah, here they are. 1,000 brushes in the container. All right, so let's find one. And your best one to use is an angle brush because you got more control. It does what you want it to do, when you want it to do it, and how you want to do it. But I do have other brushes that I could use, like specialty brushes. Look at this one. See it with a gap, like a V shape. I'm gonna sit that to the side. I might try to show y'all that. Let's go. You guys can watch me finish this thing up on the 755 medium channel to 9755. Come on through. All are welcome. Okay? It's not made for kids though, but all are welcome if you guys want to come in and watch me paint. All right, let's go with this one right here. This is any worse. And I said, no, that looks about the same as that. Nope, it's not. Let's show you. Let's show you the receipts. This was the brush we just used. This is the next size. You see I went down a size? You see they're not the same? Can y'all see? Okay. So now we're going down a size. Each side you should get thinner and thinner brush. Okay. So I just wet it, made it point it out with my fingers. I'm gonna get into this reddish tone I have going on here. Yeah. Now I'm gonna come on through. I'm gonna start the swiping right from the scalp, dragging it down, swiping and swiping. Each stroke different than the last. Never just retrace it over the same thing over and over again. Okay? Never doing that. Just adding stripes in, strokes in, as I see necessary, whatever I see fit. Okay? Coming on over here, just making stripes, dragging it, lifting it, dragging it, lifting it, dragging it, lifting it, dragging it, covering up somewhere so that goldish color, dragging it, lifting it, dragging it, stroke, 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 like that. Come on, y'all, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Shout out to everybody who's painting something today at home. All my kids. Love you guys. Love my Just Kidding kids. They're the best kids, baby. Y'all the best kids. Don't forget it. Don't let nobody tell y'all nothing different. Okay? Auntie Cuddles, Auntie Carmen, 755, got you. Add some more colors in here. And I'm just messing around with every color that I have on this palette until I get the hair right. I'm just swirling. And I'm adding more color on my brush. And I'm bringing it around. And I'm just blending in. Just keep blending. Stroke after stroke. You're going to keep on going until you get it right. And every time you put a stroke on there, it's going to start just changing. That's it. It's going to start looking good. You're going to be feeling good. I see something I might want to add right in here just to break this up. Just add some more of this color in here. This is what's happening. It's starting to come over her shoulders. So I want to add some of this color into the black to make it seem like it's just dark, but it's not just a piece of black, something sitting up here on her shoulder, right? Light strokes, light. Tip alert. Get them light strokes in there. Let's go. Let's get into it. All right. Remember that one I was like, it should go on the outside. We're gonna get to that. Come on around. Maybe add some more white on my palette. Let's go. Let's go. Some unbleached titanium is white paint, but it's not bleached. All right, and I got some black up here, so I gotta put my top back on. I don't want my paint to dry up. Yeah, messing around. Got the gesso open. I'm tripping. Remember we been did gesso. Let me get that together. Sometimes you got to do some housekeeping, y'all. All right, so I told you I was gonna show y'all this. This brush right here, it can make hair. Let's see what it do. And always remember, if you don't like the results, you can always paint over it. So I wet my brush and I just pinched it off and got all the water off, right? So let's get into, let's say, that unbleached titanium I just had. Because we're going to lighten up her hair. So I just put it in. And I'm really only going on the tip of this brush. I'm not trying to put paint all up and down it. Just on the tip, right? So now, oops, I put something else on that shit now. It's okay. We'll be all right. It's here. It's here. All right, so now you just take it, find the highlight streaks that you want, because we're working with light color, so it's the highlight. Okay, find a highlight streak that you want and just stroke very lightly. Stroke very lightly. We're gonna do stroke very lightly until we get what we want. Yeah, stroke very lightly. Y'all see that? See, I don't think they saw it. My camera might be too.
Amazing.
Who said it?
Uni.
Uni in here. Uni, my best friend in there. Uni, get out of here. You don't belong here right now. We trying to search something. We trying to do something with you, Uni. You gotta get out of here. Get out of here.
Lynette said she's looking gorgeous.
Yeah, she is. And see, I wish I could bring y'all. I can't bring y'all closer, but I'm going to be. My hand is gonna be a nervous hand, but hold on, y'all. I'm bring y'all closer. Oh Lord, this thing, crack. All right, hold on. Gotta get y'all better because now the microphone caught up in there. All right, Auntie 755, get it together. So I'm just gonna bring y'all in a little bit closer so y'all can see what I'm doing. All right, let's go to this area. See, this is the crazy brush, right? So get a little bit more paint on it, just the tip of the brush. La-da! Y'all see it? All right, so now we just give us some highlights. Yeah, you're gonna get the highlights. And we just stroke it very lightly. Very thin strokes like that. Y'all see what I'm saying? Y'all see how that turned out like that? You don't have to just gouge paint everywhere. Okay, you don't have to. We have little tools to help you do the things that you want. So very light strokes. Very light. Very light, you guys. Okay? See how it's starting to turn into hair now? Y'all see it? I don't know if they see it. I'm trying to let y'all see it, but I don't know if y'all really see it or not. I don't know. All right, so then we come down here. And up in here, this is something else going on. So I'm going to hit that. Just like that. And give her a little volume in there. Okay? And then we can just keep doing this, right? You can change this and give different colors. What have yous and therefores. You know what I'm saying? So this is how you get those little highlights, guys. Yeah. And we're going to keep on painting, though. We're going to keep painting them. And I think I'll probably stick with this brush for a little while, just so you guys can see how it acts as we paint with different colors. So you see what it's doing with the highlight. I was just showing you that, but I'm really thinking that you might learn more with this brush. Now, brushes can be made. If you don't see this type of brush in your store, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I got this brush from it might have been Hobby Lobby, I think, and I got it in a value pack. And sometimes they have specialty brushes in a value pack, and I'm like, I ain't never seen a brush like that, so I decided to get it. And this brush is made by Touch. Okay, it's Touch. That's the name of the brush. I think something. It says Touch. Okay, so there it is. I want to look it up. It's got a little split in there. But what I can advise you to do is make your own brush that looks like this. Parents, you can help out by making your own brush if you want to. And if you just want to go ahead and buy one, then you can. So I really like that. I really like that. And so I'm going to now focus in on the top of her head. She's like a little glowing angel. Okay, let's go.
Speaking of angels,
What?
Boo Bear is here.
Boo Bear in there? Hey, what's going on? You know she called me Love Angel. Yeah, she does. That's my nickname, Love Angel. Thank you, Sandra, for coming in. I appreciate you, baby. We're in here showing these people how to paint. We had a whole different hairstyle when we started. And now we got this hairstyle. It's a long flowing cascading do. Okay, it's looking cute. All right. But I'm just showing the kids that when you mess up, you have she had a curly fro top at first, it was going up high. And we decided to give her this hairstyle. And so I think it's beautiful. Either way, Best Uni looks beautiful. This is the Best Uni, you guys. She makes a lot of tons of crafts. You can catch her on TikTok, IG, Facebook. She has a group called the Best Uni Crew, and she's been around for a minute. And listen, a lot of us wouldn't even met if we hadn't met Best Uni, but now we're all one big gigantic family. And listen, you guys get a chance to go over to her channel. I would love for my moms to drop the link in the chat for the Best Uni. I like saying it now really because she is in here, because you guys can get to know her. She ask her questions. She has videos on all type of stuff, and she can show you how to do certain things in craft. And so I really adore her. This is her and her daughter. So I'm just painting a birthday present. This is her birthday present. All right. So now remember, I told you we were going to take our. We're just gonna take our after we got our paint on dry and stuff. It's pretty dry because those light little touches that I went over and gave her more fiber in her hair follicles rather. I think that's the proper term, hair follicles. It's dry. It's dry enough to do this. And I also noticed that when I made that hair, I'm not liking so much that this is kind of lumpy. Sometimes paint can get lumpy. So the first thing I told y'all to do, if it gets lumpy on your canvas, tip alert, is to take your finger and smooth it out. And that seemed to be working pretty good. So I won't say that part now. But I will just lightly go over this gesso part because it's important that and I'm going in a circular motion. You guys didn't know artists sand their paintings down? Tip alert. Tip alert. Yes, you do sand your art down. You want to make it smooth, that's how you get it. I can make it super smooth if I wanted to, but I don't want to do that. Okay? And I do have some additional things I want to work with my palette knife as far as her background. You guys have seen me work with this not often, but I got a palette knife and I'm going to be doing some palette knife work up here for her. And I just, so I'm going to do more than just have it like a yellow background. Just want to kind of give it a little, put my 755 stank on it. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. So after you sand down, always wipe down your canvas. And it doesn't have to be a damp cloth. You can just be a dry cloth just to get the dust from sanding off of your art. Okay? You get that off. Like so. Let's find my yellow. And the reason why I want to do this now is because I don't want my background to overlap her hair. If I do the background now, any more moves I make in her hair will be on top of the background, which will bring her forward toward us. But if I put the background on back, it won't pop. We want that pop, okay? All right, 13 people in the chat. Let's go. This ain't yellow. This white. Y'all, I need to learn my colors again. Okay, there you go. Yellow. Yeah. If I don't take inventory today. Oh my God. Okay. And this is the brightest yellow I have. Bright, bright, bright. And that's okay. Because we'll ask all type of yellows. I got a lot of yellow. So we're going to add different types of yellows to make the background. But you guys are going to see that in the finished product, okay? Because I really want to get to the Barbie doll because the Barbie movie was popping. And I want to make sure that you all get your Barbie doll, okay? Get your Barbie doll art. All right, so let's get into this top of this thing at 25 minutes. I have 25 minutes with you guys. That'll take us to our 2 o'clock, a 2-hour mark. So I'm going to reach back down in here, y'all, way down deep, and get my big brush again. Remember this big brush? The first one? Yeah, that's what I'm going to get. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. Put my paint on the tip of my brush, never down into the ferrule of my brush, never down there, just at the tip of the brush. I'm just going to come through and I'm just going to paint all of this goodness. I'm going to paint it yellow. Okay. And I'm using my ankle brush, standing it up, going straight against her hair, leaving no room, leaving no white showing. I'm get right in there and get on over here. And I'm saying to myself, when I see a little flakiness going on, like it just ain't the same, but don't have no fear. That's when that pattern knife gonna come through later on when I start doing that art to you. You'll never know. But I also see y'all saying, no, 755. That's too bright of yellow. It doesn't match the lighter yellow. Yeah, it don't. Okay, well, that's when the white will come in at. So we're going to put some down so we have it already on our palette. But first, we're going to get into this yellow and complete the process. Going all the way around her hair with the sunshiny yellow. I got sunshine on a cloudy day. Yeah, I ain't no sandy chick. I ain't no sister me, but front, baby. Yeah, shout out to my spiritual sister, Bobby Ryan. Sandy T music, baby. Yeah, my girl. Yeah, she's the only singer. She's the only one. Haven't heard anybody yet mess with her. Yeah, y'all want to fight me over it? We can fight over it. I don't care. I'm going to win. I am going to win. But anyway, back to my best friend. My partner in rhyme, I already painted her before. You guys probably haven't seen it. It was fun. I painted her upside down and blindfolded. It was the bomb. It was the bomb. All right, so I'm just using a lot of paint and putting it up here. And I'm doing it in an artsy way. I'm not just stroking everything one way. I'm not just taking my brush and with a tiny bit of paint on it. It's not painting. No, that's not what I'm doing. I'm getting some paint on my brush. All right, loading it up. And I'm coming up here and I'm dropping it off like Santa Claus. Dropping it off, honey. Okay? I'm putting this all up here. And I'm going back and forth. And I'm flicking my brush. And I'm painting some sides up, some sides down. I'm crisscrossing. And I'm going over all of it until I get to her hair. That's when I stand my brush up. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Stand my brush up. And let's finish it off. I hope I got enough yellow, you guys. But if I don't, I know what to do. Stretch it with the white because I got to put the white up there anyway. So, booyah. So we got all this yellow up there, and I want to make sure I get it all down in the cracks and crevices of it all, okay? Booyah, booyah, booyah. Oh, shoot, I messed around and got some on her hair, but I ain't crying and storming out the room about it. No, I'm not throwing my easel down and saying I quit. I'm going to keep going. Because what? I'm a paint slinger. All I'm going to do is cover it up with more hair. But for right now, I'm going to get some white on my brush now. Yeah, don't that look nice and creamy and delicious? Yeah, it do. All right, so now I'm going straight into this yellow again, and I'm painting it, and now I'm blending it in. And with the other background that I already had, and you guys are probably saying, oh, yeah, I see now. It's starting to look better. Yeah, okay, well, it's there, all right? So now we're blending it in, and I'm artsy. And I'm putting it, I see the mistake, so I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna hit that mistake. We are da 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 da. It won't cover. So when something happens and you can't cover it, you just let it dry and come back and paint it again. Okay, that's all you gotta do, family. That's all you gotta do. So let's go. So I'm just da 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 da. Ah, yeah, it's starting to look good on. Look like it was meant to be. Look like it was already there. Look like it's the bomb there. Look like a lemon pie or a patty pie. Yeah, either one. It's delicious. Shout out to somebody who cooked crab legs with that. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all already said that. All right, so now I'm just adding in all the white that I have down here, coming around and going around Nisha's head right here. And like so, I do want to show y'all more because I really want to show y'all the eye sockets and stuff of it all. So I might come back through with a video for y'all on the when I get to Nisha. Okay? So just stay tuned for that, you guys. I'm making no promises, but I'm gonna try to do that because I really want you to see that. But I can also show that to you on the Barbie doll. When we paint the Barbie, she got a face. Okay, so Barbie got a face. All right. So we can paint Barbie and I can show y'all what the eye sockets in. So it'll be cool. All right, so just rolling around. I think I'm at my 15-minute mark here. And something like that. Close to it. All right, so we just gonna slide around some more white around here and there because I just want that to show up. Okay, so boom. All right, so now we got that covered. Y'all like it? Liking it? Okay, now that we got that drying, I see something I don't like. I'm gonna go back into my. I hope I ain't got that much yellow in my doggone in my water. I might need to change because yellow and black don't mix, so I don't want to really make my painting with that. So I'm just gonna wipe my brush off real good. Get that out of there. I shouldn't put that yellow in that same bucket. However, I see that. Excuse me. Once this dries and I come back over to do the top of her hair, I'm gonna have to bring it over and dome it in like that because that part doesn't go all the way to the back, but you'll see that. You'll see more of that. So I guess I can come over here and work a little bit more over here so it doesn't look so just plain I don't know, whatever you might want to call what's going on over there. So I'll take my big brush because you start off with your biggest brush. So this only got the biggest brush just to shade it in. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with my biggest brush where I got it in here. And what I'm going to do, her hair is cascading downward. So I'm going to start up in here. And I'll bring it close to her face. And then it's going to whisk away like that. Right into Nisha's jacket. Okay? See how that made a big difference? Now it's starting to look like hair. And I was like, what in the heck is going on here? Well, I didn't get to that part yet. But now we're there. Started from the bottom. Now we're here. Okay. All right, so now I'll go here and I'll make another line of a different shade. Like that. Okay? Keep going. Don't stop till you get enough, like Michael Jackson. Do y'all know who Michael Jackson is? Oh my goodness, some of you might not. That's so I feel so dated now. Michael Jackson said, "Don't stop till you get enough." All right, so we get some more red. Come in here. So, and I'm just adding volume to her hair. And I'm gonna do the same process that I did on the right side as I'm doing on this left side. And I'm just going to keep doing it until it's full of hair. But I'm stopping it behind her jacket. See, Nisha's saving us from doing a whole entire side like this over there. Because Nisha's blocking the front, okay? And so now you can just come back. Got some extra on your brush. Just come in there. Put some more layers here and there. So this doesn't look stripy. It's not one color that there's not one color stroke that you do. This should just be that one color. Each stroke of color that you put on his hair should have multiple colors inside. So make sure you adjust yourself for that. Every time you see one that has just one color, like this one right here, you just come in and I'm put some more color on it. Whatever color, as long as it ain't just that one color. Okay? Y'all got me? All right. And then you got any weak spots, you go in, you find them, and you put them, fill them in. This darkness, I could just tone that down a little more with a stripe of hair. Same thing up in here if I wanted to. And at this point, you can just do whatever your free hand tells you to do. You go ahead and do it, and just be happy in what you're doing. Make sure you're smiling when you're doing your art. Feel confident. Anytime you feeling like you're not feeling so confident, send me an email. Okay, I got you. We're gonna get you together for sure. So we're gonna put some of this here. I'm just gonna strike this out there, and like so. And we're gonna call it a segment, honey. That's what we're gonna do. Call it a segment. So just keep striping down. And you can do this and keep moving down your brush sides. When I get finished doing hair, excuse me, when I finally finish this thing, my brush size will go all the way down to this. See this little tiny one? Versus this big one I just showed you. Started with this one. I'm going to keep going down till I end up with this one. Look how tiny that is. And this is where you're going to get the fine hair. Okay, let me show you what I mean. Let me show you. I'm going to get a little bit of paint on my brush. Get a little bit of paint, whether it be dark paint or white paint, whatever you work with in that particular moment. And you're just going to put your baby finger up against your art. Find your darkest spot if you're working with a dark paint. And you're just going to trail it on down. Follow the lines. You make a big difference. You'll be surprised at what a little tiny brush like this can do. To add power to your paint. Power to your volume. Y'all sitting in here. We took the best uni and changed her hairstyle, you guys. Her hairstyle started at this little cute curly do. And now we got a long, luxurious, curly, I don't know. It's just luscious. All right. And the more I add to it, the fuller it's going to get. She is. Okay. And we've changed the hair. So, I hope y'all enjoyed today's afternoon painting with the best uni. Oh, yeah, I told y'all one more thing. I'm just going to show y'all how to even this out. All right, so we got the archive spray, right? And you can even it out as you paint. I suggest you just wait until you're done. It could be one of your final moves that you make. But if you don't, if you're having trouble, if this glossy paint is interfering with tip alert, if the glossy paint is interfering with you producing and painting your flow, your vibe of painting white, because you have two different matte and gloss. If you have that problem, and I do sometimes. Shout out to the 14 people still here for this tip alert with the Krylon archival spray. It's a UV spray, and this protects your art so the art do not fade. And when you're hanging it up on the wall in front of a window in your living room or wherever have you, it will protect your art. Now I'm nowhere near finished with her skin. Her forehead is not finished. But I'm going to go ahead and spray anyway, just in case I don't get a chance to show y'all this. Always shake it up. Always wear a mask and be in a well-ventilated area, okay? And what you do is you go ahead and spray. And you guys watch. This is a gloss that I'm using. So you're going to see this dull turn to gloss, and it's going to match up, and it's just going to be really nice. I want to bring y'all closer. Let me see if I can get y'all in here. Just watching it from the back. Might not, I don't know. All right, so I got y'all. I picked y'all up. I got you in my hand. I got my whole crew in my hand. All right, so watch you guys. Don't blink or you'll miss it. Y'all see? Now, I don't have that problem anymore. See on this side where I didn't spray? See on this side where I did? And it makes your paint pop, boo. Make your paint pop. So be on the lookout for that in your store. You can get it. All right? Change my camera around. And I hope y'all had a good time today. I hope y'all learned something with the 755 Media. Just kidding. Art Bootcamp. Yeah. I don't know how long we're going to last with this thing, but Walker, we in here and we love it. Yeah. All right. So anybody got any questions you want to ask? Any parents in here who might want to get some information about anything, whether you want an art box or we still got the art boxes and they made just for your kids. We got everything in the form. We even got the cute little things like this. They get them Just Kidding paint palette, put on and brag to their friends about. All right. So anybody got any questions, this is the time to ask them. We're going to be working on this. I'll just try to do, like I said, a little short or something so y'all can see more of the finished product, you guys, because I want you to kind of view it the whole thing, okay? And don't forget, you guys, next week we will be working on Barbie, okay? She up here on the table. She ready. She ready. And let's go. And the new Barbie movie is coming out, so let me know. Let me know if you guys are interested in if you guys go out and see the movie. I want to know how was it? You know, Sissy might take me. You think you'll take me, Sissy?
Okay.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go see the movie. Okay, I'm gonna go see the movie. And I come back and tell y'all all about it, honey, because I don't really remember movies that much. But I tell you everything I do remember, okay? So until I see y'all next Saturday, 12 high noon, you guys take care of yourselves. I hope I didn't miss anything in the chat because I'm going to go ahead and slide on up out of here. Okay, thank you. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. I see y'all in the chat. I see y'all. I'm going to slide on up out of here and let these kids get out because, you know, they're starting to get restless. It's nice and hot outside. They want to get outside. So we'll go ahead and let them get outside and play. But I want the adults of 755 Media to know one thing. Kids deserve art. That's right, they do. And you deserve to give it to them. So get into it. And I'll see y'all next week on the Just Kidding Show. Peace. Okay. Oh, man.
It's hot noon. It's hot noon. It's hot noon. Draw. Set up. Get ready. Auntie 755 is here. The wait is over. Let's go.
Just kidding.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
The Just Kidding kids are the best kids, baby.
Yes, they are.
Are you ready? It's hot noon.
Believe that.
I'm ready.
Let's go, y'all. Hey. Mama, how long should I wait? 12 high noon on Saturday. Wait. Other kids are outside and they're playing. I set my easel up and then I say, just kidding. Papa, I can hardly wait. 12 high noon on Saturday. Wait. Other kids are outside and they're playing. I whip my paintbrush out and then I say, just kidding.
Set up. Get ready. Time to put YouTube on the telly. 12 high noon Saturday, baby. Don't run with your cup, whoa, Nelly. Get around, slush water on your belly. Paint show don't come on, jelly. I just kiss, baby. We're artists, we art. The colors we choose. We use our brushes and fingers too. We're paint slangs, we slang the paint, create our We're cracking jokes, we're stretching out. We do this every week. We paint real things and sometimes cartoons. Drop down our tarps and meet at high noon. Other kids are outside, but we're in our zone. We just wanna paint with Auntie 755 self. We're kidding.
It's fun.
Just kidding.
Just kidding.
We're kidding.
It's fun.
We're kidding.
Just kidding.
We're kidding.
It's fun.
We're kidding.
Just kidding.
We paint. We're artists and we are just kidding. Mama, how long should I wait?
How long should I wait?
12 high noon on Saturdays. Other kids are outside and they're playing. I set my easel up and then I say, just kidding. Papa, I can hardly wait. 12 high noon on Saturday.
No time to play.
Other kids are outside and they're playing. I whip my paintbrush out and then I say, just kidding.